welcome. All right. What is up, everybody? How's it going? Oop, you know what? It's going to drive me bananas if I don't fix this. One little teensy little thing. It won't let me fix it. No! I guess it's going to drive me bananas. 6 minutes late? No, no, no. Not 6 minutes late. I had the screen up. That's hey, I'm coming to you soon. I think I was a minute late, to be fair with that one. But I gotta splash it out there, let y'all know that I'm going live. So, you know, it takes a couple minutes. You know, put all this together takes time. But hello, everybody. I appreciate you back for round 2. This is the final hour of Zone vs. Zone. What shall we see? Who's out there with some shield drops? Who's having some good times? Speak to me, Goose. What do you got? I know the chat room's been a little hectic here the past little bit, so I'm going to scour through and take a quick peek and see if there's anything that's still active. And just going to kind of post it up fresh. But how is everybody's Zone vs. Zone going? Is it going well? Is everybody happy? All right, let's see here. Looks like one of the ones I just saw. They took the monument, but it's all over but the crying, so... what's this one? I feel like everybody's slowing down. It's like at the tail end here. Let's see here. Just asking here if anybody is actually doing anything. So let's see. The fight have been when you didn't stream. Well, Micah, yeah, you ain't lying. I say for that past 2, maybe 3 hours for sure. Lots going on. So, but we got to queue up a couple things because had some nice people that definitely joined up and subscribed while I was away. So I much appreciate that. Very, very nice of you. They know that I am now live. Let's pop a couple more in here. Micah is back in 10. All right, I like it. Let's see here. That one's new. A bunch of them while we were offline. I definitely appreciate everybody that is subscribing, following me. That helps me out more than you can understand, so I do appreciate it. Trying to make this fun, trying to grow this so that everybody can enjoy watching Zone vs. Zone, because sometimes, you know, your zone calms down. Things don't happen. And, doesn't mean that it's not happening elsewhere. So, you know, make sure you subscribe and follow and like and all that fun stuff. Makes me happy guy. Lots of people jumped in offline and subscribed, so much appreciated. The Ghost. This is the man himself. One more, and that's everybody. Definitely appreciate all those offline follows and subscribes. That's awesome. see if this did its right post there, because then that's the Facebook group. There it is, streaming live. All right. Well, Chris, welcome. How's it going? All right, looks like everybody is streaming, so we're winning. We're rocking. All right. Now, it looks like in the chat room, there's also another thing, too. Access 24 Gamer. If you're not there, you're square. So in here, lots of conversation about what's going on. They had some pretty good attacks in here earlier. I'm just scrolling real quick to see if I can see. So here we go. People posting up some good battles here. This all happened while I was offline. Let's see what we have in 19, if there's anything cooking. Let's zoom. Yeah, that might be over. Might all be over. Excuse me. Wrong thing. I'm gonna actually do one thing here behind the scenes. Where's my timer? Come on. Of course, now my computer's gonna run slow. Go figure. That's obviously just going to take its sweet time. Don't do that. And I'm going to go look for stuff manually. Everybody decided to take a chill pill, I guess. As soon as I knew I was going live. Chat room was active. Everything was just popping. And then the bubble burst. Let's go back to my old stomping grounds just for the giggles. Let's see if anybody's on fire. Back it out. Back it out. We're gonna help that, get those out of the face. Nobody's on fire. We like fire. Have fire. I feel like, before I get too far into this, I feel like something's just not quite right. Let me just do a quick look-see here. I don't know if that'll help anything, but... Oh, wait a minute. There was a little something. Shorty just got a hit. Look at Shorty go. Yeah, then he shielded. Yeah, he wanted to take a hit and try. Let's take a quick peek here. Let's see what he had to say. Looking for, see if I can get a report. Here's another good room to be in. Teach 101. Do that. Search. And join. Let's see if he posts a report. Because he just took a hit from this guy, so let's take a quick peek. Commander levels, he's got... No, he's got some hidden there, because yeah, that had to have hurt. A lot of negatives. he's hiding because that just don't look right. But 370 million. There we go. Nice. Solid. That definitely tickled him. Only damage. Nice. I guess nothing for nobody. All right, let's go take a look at some of these newer zones. Let's go pop in. Let's try 710. Let's see what's cooking there. Let's go peruse. Do a little scouting here. I mean, you know, usually they're all hiding around here. Let's see. Oh, no, this is strange. I'm not finding anybody. Maybe they're hiding further inland. Oop. No. I guess not. All right, well, let's go and take a look. Last hour can either be like really intense or nothing. 7:05. What's going on in 7:05? I see things burning. Let's go take. That's new. I have to believe that this zone will probably still be single zone versus zone. Nope. Maybe nothing going on too big here. Let's keep looking around the monument here, see what we see. I don't know if we're going to get lucky this round. I feel like the last hour of zone versus zone might be a loss, unfortunately. I don't see anything popping off. 720 pack, always somewhere. Pack is always hiding. All right, let's go. Let's go look. Here, let's go look here. Doubt somebody's playing here, but you never know. This guy here not shielded. Let's see what we got here. Open for a shield drop. And that would be a solid hit right there. A nice little 100 million. Go take a look in the other chat room and see what they got in there. I'm really surprised. I would expect some action. I guess the action is over. Everybody went crazy. Now they're all tired. Got some fires burning over here. Okay, nothing new. Let's go take a look a little deeper here. I think 655 has some stuff going on. Let's just go take a peek. All right. Over here, see what's going on with this thing that I need. It's not populating. Because I'm going to post this. There we go. That's posted. I feel mucho better. All right. I'm gonna go find some old ones. I'm gonna go further in on this. Oop, got some action. Somebody posted something here. Let's go take a gander at this one. This guy's doing some smoking over here. Waiting for those shield drops. That's what we're doing. And Micah is back. Nice. Hey, Micah, look up one where I got the active tatters and the form right there. Please fill that form out. So 1495. Ooh, 5 mil drop. All right. Diggers, what is going on? How are you doing? Time to find the meat. That's exactly right. We need to find all those people that just did not time everything correctly and are now ready just to take it. Look at them there. Trying to rally over here. And they're rallying from over here. One 490. Let's see if he does a repair. Curious. Is this a sleeping guy here? Let's watch this hit, and we got another one we can go look at. In fact, we're going to mark this under important. Excuse me. Thank you, Mike. I much appreciate it. You are one of the special winners. Boom. 490. Looks like he might have repaired. So let's have a quick look-see at this guy, who I am told is asleep. 2830. Ow, that was a good hit right there. Wow. So what do we have? We have 420 here. This is HMB is 420. I know that. Obviously 84 is here. I'm not sure about some of these others, but he is going down. So according to the chat, he's asleep. What is going on? Why are you not? Oh, look at that. I'm on first place on solo event. Nice. Now, this guy's going to have a bad day. Let's mark him up as well. Not like that. Let's try marking him up the correct way, shall we? Bam. Now we can go look back over here. Looks like, oh, he finally wised up and decided to bubble. Obviously, he just kept repairing and they kept hitting. Alright, so that one's over. We'll go back to Sleeping Beauty here. Let's go see what Sleeping Beauty is rocking. Those ghosts are probably dead by now. Commander-wise, 64336. Oh no, that's a max commander. I find that hard to believe. Almost 300 units destroyed. Wingman's 16, 17, 13, and 12. Purple. That's a little odd. Alright, maybe I can believe that. I mean, hundreds. We got a purple 100 here. But let's look at the... Yeah, 13. I don't know. Something just doesn't seem right about this. Yep, covering your ass there. Not a bad idea. Victor, with a base like that, I would feel it in sleep and wake up. Well, when you're being attacked by this many people, that's 84 HMB. That's a lot of people around you. That's a lot of action going on. This guy is probably going to join somebody. There's some more HMB. I mean, this guy's going to wake up zeroed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Everybody, don't forget, if you look a couple lines up, there's a form there that should be filled out. Please make sure you do for being in the running. Wow. That was 2 timed rallies. Right? 784. Nope, that wasn't. No, it was. LY, yeah. 789. Telling you what, that is gonna hurt in the morning. $200 mil. Still 200 mil. 45. I wonder what kind of hit that was. Little taste test kind of a thing. Let's put that over here. And let's, pretty sure this is the guy that's over and done with. Yeah, he's over and done with. So we're going to get rid of him. I'm gonna go take another peek over here. He is, I think they're just trying to wreck some ghosts, slinging these randoms, and they keep lining them up. Oh, he's gonna feel not very good in the morning. They're kind of equally matched. So let's take a quick peek here. Boom. 200. Commander. Medals are decent for what he's got. Although I'm still surprised some blues in here. Maxed out at, almost maxed out at 50. Wingman. 996. $200. On the other base, they're still trying. They're setting up. Man, he's got to have a lot of attention there. That's a pity too. Last hour, not even now. See how far they get this other guy knocked down. Looks like he just got a hat, or maybe he's had it, but $279, 2775. Just Sammy going in. 66666. All sixes. Got a red, 2. Got some 1, 2, yeah, three reds. Got some alls. Solid wingman. Nice one there. Boom. Another hit. 2760. Yep. This guy's really wrecking on him. He is going down. I know, Victor. Sometimes when you fall asleep, especially if you had a couple drinks, forget it. You're out. You're out. Let's take a quick peek and see what he's doing over here. Seen any action yet? Let's go back. So they're doing it again. Very strange. No, he didn't join. Maybe I'm gonna do a full rally. $2,760. Are coming up on about 22 minutes left. I don't know that they're going to crack him, but if he does crack, I'll tell you what, you have a bunch of people doing some solo runs on him. And they're doing a pop on the ghost, maybe? Or no, I'm sorry. They're trying to fill him up. They're trying to defend him. I see what's going on now. Damn, he keeps jumping around. Getting all excited. See who else is here. Surprised that guy's just sitting here. Unless they're looking to join up with some of these. Oh, no, because he's launching. Okay, okay. So what do we have now? We have 2760. 2745. Oof. Say they keep doing this and something is gonna happen. I wonder if they're gonna get it though. 20 minutes left on the clock. Why are you scouting? Yes, it's obvious he's asleep, but you keep scouting and doing all this work. I mean, just saying. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Hello, what zone are you playing? Well, I am playing in 723 with this base and one of my main ones that I'm using right now. But my bigger of them is on 273. Sorry. Wow. Main base is currently 723, but my larger base is on 673. Can't use my words today. Loading up. 273. I wonder what point he's gonna crack. Take a quick peek over here. Like this guy kind of jumped in and might give him some attention. Let's find out. Nope. I guess he decided against that. Let's see why real quick. Can't even see that one. Bam, 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 bam. Wingman. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. Might have been a fun test. He has how many? 15? Yeah. Go back over here. Who's gonna hit that? Jumping jack. Trying to get in there. Which one? Who's newbie high VIP? Who is this you speak of? Yep. Guess he threw his troops back in there. 2716. I don't know. Those are getting bigger hits, bigger and bigger. I wonder if he's gonna crack soon. Oh, gotcha. Previous player. Yep. What these guys are doing. Oh, sorry, Victor. I missed that question. But yes, what Micah is saying, go to the settings, and down at the very bottom says ID, a bunch of numbers. There's a copy button. You can click on that. It'll actually copy it, and you can easily copy and paste into the form. So, very important. Very, very important. If you haven't done it yet, don't forget to hit that like button. Give me a little thumbs up. I know it's not as exciting as we thought it would be today, but just trying to catch that last hour. And then also hit the subscribe button if you have not. Then you'll know when I go live. Who's hitting you? Somebody's saying a single troop march, probably. Just doing a little test. I mean, Micah, you could keep hitting the up, thumb up button, but it may not do anything after you do it. Other than take it away. Don't take it away. Keep it there. Thumbs up's look pretty. They keep adding more and more troops, but I feel like at some point he's gonna pop. Victor, success, winning. We're all winning. They cancel over here. Oh, I guess they decided to cancel that. Let this guy keep hitting. Who is here? Jumping jack. Might start some inner fighting here. LY going for it some more. .706. That's a pretty solid hit as well. Incoming to Crass. See how he handles too. 934, 934. That was a pretty good hit. That's about 6 million or so right there. We're down to 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Will this guy crack? Because I tell you, if he cracks, oh my goodness, all the people are going to go after him. It's going to be fantastic. Everybody is going to launch their planes. 2675. I feel like that was a very big hit. All right, so Mr. Wick, got a question about that Tesla Lab. I got saved a ton of speed in it. If I press it for a low build, will it use all? Negative. So just like your speed preview button, it only uses what you tell it to use. So if you have a 24-hour build, let's say you have 6 days saved up in the button, but you have a 24-hour build and you hit not the speed preview, but you hit the one that's used for the Tesla, it's only going to use the 24 hours. So you can just keep adding to it and just use it here, there, sparingly. I use it as a filler sometimes, so I'll have, you know, some sort of build or something going on with a random 7 minutes left, and I'll just use 7 minute here, 12 minute there, 2 hours there, and I just continue to build it up. I came to give him the calm. Yeah. No, that was good. That was a smart move, Jumpin' Jack. Seems like everybody wants to take a piece of HMB. But I tell you what, if they crack this guy, they're taking some pretty big hits. Man, when did that suck? 200 days saved up, and then you have a 24-hour build, and then you hit the button, and poof, 200 days gone. I would cry. And don't forget to look up, everybody. Scroll up, go up, and look. There's a form you fill out if you want to be a potential winner. I have some names picked out, but you could also be more. This guy just took a hit, even though it was a farm. He's probably just giving his commander away anyway. That's a good save for all. Spider, good evening to you, sir. Now you can upgrade the Tesla Lab to level 19 and get T4 from it. Yes, you can. Isn't that just special? Tesla's new to me, so I don't know every little detail yet, but I think I'm going to go to 19 here soon so I can get some T4s. 723, I'm just shy of T4s. Robert, a few hundred days saved up in there as well. Nice one. Yeah, I'm starting to use it very sparingly. Granted, new zone, so whatever. But yeah, I got like 6 or 7 days saved up so far. Tesla Lab, though, is mighty nice. I will say that much. That is for sure. Man, they're just going to keep going at this guy. Here's LY, and then 74 will probably hit here in a minute. 2675. 2675. And then the other one, too. Oh, this is going to hurt so bad. 2675. 2657. 2641. Looks like they're gonna 2641. Yeah, that's painful. Oh, this guy's gonna get a little tag. Tag from him. See what happens. 864. 864. He's gonna drop a commander in there. Watch this. 864. What the heck was that? Yeah, so he just dropped a commander in there for some boosts. was mighty nice of him. Kind of give a little hand, but I think that's going to stop him. You got 8 minutes. I bet you they're going to pump another 2 into him. At least he won't be 0, though. So I don't remember the last time I built any troops. I have thousands of days of troop speeds and like 2,400 days of oral speeds left. That's an interesting thing to have left. Yeah, give me the speeds. Yep, I could use those speeds too. That is for damn sure. I should give away. I would help my guild friends finish research. Yes, on that. Looks like, yep, they're going to try to fill in here and get themselves at least one more hit. 7 minutes. 7 minutes and counting, people. Will this guy pop? And here's the real question. Are they going to be good about it and stop right at that time? Let us find out. Oh, looks like somebody's got something here. Let's see. Oh, doing little camp fights, it looks like. Let's go back to the real fun over here. Well, the only thing saving him from 0, I think, at this point is the fact that the event is ending. Yeah, last minute hits, they definitely... you know what, I'll be honest. That's the one thing I love about this game. You go into zone for zone, and I don't know about you guys, but I get an adrenaline rush. It is amazing. So they're going to throw some more troops in there. I mean, if they didn't throw in some fillers for him, probably throwing in some T1s and things, I think it would be a lot messier. He's 264, 2641. Everybody else is shielding up. 2641. Two, 6, 4. Radical Ryan, what is going on? 2641. 2641, people. What do we got? What do we got? Where's 84? There it is. 2623. Oh, they're taking chunks away from this guy. Massive chunks. And 2608. Holy crap. A few more of those and it would have been all over but the crying. 5 minutes left. They might be able to, stuff one more in there before the end. Radical Ryan, thank you for joining. Diggers, you got nothing, man. What? You got nothing? I mean, his ghosts have to be dead. That's probably half the problem. If he has them in the defense area. Now, these are his ghosts here, but doesn't show status, which is the only bummer. But they have to be totally wasted by now. He is just taking hits after hits after hits. 2608. I wonder how far into 2.5 they get him. They're going to go again. You know it. See, they're already filling up this guy. They're going to let at least one more launch. Micah, my zone always stops when zone versus zone ends. Yeah, but there's always that like little gray area where it's like, I have the rally built and the clock's going to stop, but I'm just going to let it fly anyway. Obviously, it's not going to count for anything, but, what harm is going to happen there? Who's going to police it? Let's just be honest. Let us have a little honesty here. Everybody stopping by. Don't forget, go up a little bit further. And you will find yourself a form to fill out. Fill out that form. Get to be chosen for a win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Robert, I don't stop. He keeps going until he gets booted back home. You always want those D&D points, man. Get that extra, or yeah, D&D, D&D. Sorry, ooh, need more coffee. More coffee. What's HMB doing here? He's just throwing out some onesie twosies just to mess with some people. It looks like. I just say it's there in the game, so why not do it, Robert? I agree with you on that. Micro doesn't zero players. In the new zone versus zones that I play, zero is the only way to go. Alright. Here's another one. Let's see how far into 2.5 we go. Bam. There goes that one with a minute left. Oh, they're going to get it in just in time. 259. 2573. That right there saved his butt. I feel like they would have got a little deeper in without those extra boosts. Let's see here. Let's look at this report. Defending. No ghost defending, though. Bad, bad boy. Not bad, though. Not bad, considering. Could have had some boosts in there if he threw his troops in, though. Or his ghost in there. Let's see if they keep going. Yep, they are filling back up again. This guy's throwing some troops in there. He's filling. They're going to keep going. Gentlemen, it's not over. Let's see how far we get with this before we before zone for zone is completely over. Failure. Oh man, our zone did not enter the zone has entered a new time period. We're all failures in our new zone. It's a pity. That new zone stuff, I tell you. I got some of the stuff I'm going to go over. As always, scroll up, find the form. In fact, I might even be nice and just repost the form once again. And fill out. Boom. Fill out the form, peeps. Get on that list. New zones are where it's at, I'm telling you. We're obviously going to put some troops in here and get him ready for 2 more hits. Yeah, he should put his zeal on. Nope, he came online. He came online. He ejected. Is he going to take it? He's probably panicking. Woke up in a bad state. They threw their troops in there. There he goes. Ejecting everybody. Here comes the shield. Bam. Now it is all over but the crying. Oh, man. Well, there you have it. 2.573 billion at the end. I wonder what he started out as. I wonder if he was in the 3 billion range. Either way, that has got to hurt some feelings. Five, 7, 3. Yep. He's going to feel that one for a little bit, unfortunately. But there you have it, everybody. That is your Zone vs. Zone. Week 31. Done. Hopefully people made it to some decent level and got some rewards and everything. Aw, so cute. Bam. Bam. Alright, so that concludes us for Zone vs. Zone. If you haven't filled out the form, please fill out the form. I'm going to take a few minute break here just to transition from one to the other. We are going to go back into base building. So take a small, short, little break. Subscribe, that thumb up button, and bear with, and let's do this again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to the races we go. We go from everybody attacking everybody and destruction and mayhem to this is how we build. Some of you might not find it as exciting. Others, it's an important thing. Sometimes there's some little things that you don't remember. Important little steps. Playing those old zones for so long. Just saying. Alright. Let's get a base view here.
Hello, Commander.
Oh, hello, Commander. Yep, go away. Alright, so I just need to turn his volume down a little bit. Seems a little loud to me. I don't know about you peeps, but I usually play with the game muted, so. Alright. So, where we had left off was HQ8. And we went through some of the menus and things, which I think we'll go through again. But as you can see, there's a lot of grounds to fill here. Wingman is a brand new thing that just opened up for us at HQ8. So let's just go through and do the housekeeping stuff. So obviously lots of rewards here, lots of things going on. This is awesome because it helps with building. Always check your rewards center and typically claim it all. Always clear your wingman and all your extra resources there and everywhere. Okay. So one thing I don't know that we got into too much is garages. Garages are very important. Oh, actually, I forgot this over here. Let's clear sign in for today. And just because it takes a while to do, I'm not going to go through right now, but you can actually go back and claim all of this stuff too. So, and sometimes you get the extra rewards too. So don't be afraid if you log in, you've missed a few days, just go through and just start claiming everything. You can do them all, but I will not go through them all with you because that is kind of boring. Then we can clear these. All the things that we just collected there in the calendar there. Get some free stuff. Always good to get free stuff. Alright. Lots of chatting still going on. Alright, so here we go. So, HQ8 information allows 2 march queues, 35,000 troop capacity. Click on more. It'll run you down through all the different things that are unlocked and opened, and sometimes extra march queues, march capacities, all very, very important stuff to recognize. So, 7, shipping center was unlocked. 9, the cemetery. 10, the prison. 11, a new march queue. At 16, you get another march queue. Recycling center at 17, military court at 19. Your final march queue at 21. So at that point, you will have 5 march queues. The only way to gain more is 2 different ways. VIP 10 gives you an additional march queue. And if you go to your lab and you look in your advanced, it won't let me do it. I think it's this one actually right here. You can gain another one. Costs you a lot of resources. So you can technically have 7. 7 total march queues in this game, which sometimes you ask yourself why, but when you're gathering resources for your nuclear lab, which is something that will appear here, you're going to want to collect. Let's go here. See this guy right here? There's 3 different types of nuclear material, and one of them is very much required to create T5s, which is much further along in the game, so we're not going to worry about that as of right this minute. But it is very important to remember that. Nuclear lab is, which I'm surprised it's actually not there. The opportunity to have nuclear lab doesn't present itself until HQ 23, which I'm surprised is not here. But I can show you. It does require a few things. So I'll show you. Oop, I gotta swap over here, sorry. Thought I was showing you, but I wasn't. So here's my other base. So here we're gonna do what they call the breakthrough. So food security. So what it's demanding is that you finish the anti-radiation barn in research. So if we go to strategic, subsidiaries, this guy right here. So when that is opened, you'll then have to create a set amount of T4s. I don't remember the amount. Brittany, thank you very much for that follow. Actually, hang on one second here. Brittany, thank you for subscribing. And if you're still listening, fill out the form. You are one of the winners. I need you to fill out that form. I gave it to me late, and it was after I had picked you, so please make sure that you fill it out. I would like you to receive your reward. And again, thank you for the subscribe. Anti-radiation, make your T4s, then you break through, and then from there, you get the opportunity to create that T4 lab. So let us head back. Boom. Awesome. I appreciate you doing that, and I want to make sure you get your reward. All right, moving on. That's some of the future stuff that is going to be coming along. Yeah, Brittany, I do as well. 10 months ago, I attempted to have some stuff out there. It didn't seem like it was, taken in well. But, they actually did like it, and that's why I am back. So now we're, trucking along with the live content, and will also be video. This will be broken up into videos, as well as there'll be more. If you go and look in the playlist, there's some very good breakdowns on certain things like protecting your troops and how to gain ghosts, not how to set them, but at least how to gain them. So a lot of cool things like that. So I think I'm one of about, I think it's like 7 or so that are doing different types of content creation. So we're just trying to do what we can. Appreciate you subscribing. Appreciate you being here. So I think we definitely went through some of our menus and things. So let's just run through a couple more again. So what I'm trying to do is work my way up through the growth of the base. And then at certain levels, to answer your question there, Miker, at certain levels and certain things, then I will break off and probably have a much deeper conversation about certain aspects of it. So let's, Ghost, as you can see, it is its own little world over here. There it is. So cute. And I think I could have probably 3 streams and several videos just on that alone. Robert, I believe it's 300k T4s to unlock the nuclear. I remember it's somewhere. I thought it was 250, but it could be 300 for sure. I'll be doing it hopefully in another couple weeks, and I can reconfirm that number. But I know it wasn't anything crazy, but definitely it's a solid stack. I mean, 300,000 T4s between material and speeds and everything you need to do that. That's still a pretty solid number to come up with, especially in one go. So, but this whole area over here for Ghost, that right there, that's going to be a couple videos, a couple sessions, because that's the thing, if you're talking about, yeah, it's been a while. If you're talking about Ghost, the problem is, you've got the arena, to just generally work them through and get the rewards. That's something that needs to be talked about, because you got the defense formation that you have to do. Then here you're actually managing all your ghosts. And hang on, let's get past this. Yep, I'll take the free one, thank you. I clicked it. I set myself in motion for this. Boom. That's great. Summons another one. Yay, thank you. Okay, I'll summon the net one. Oh, thank you. It's purple. Appreciate that. It's one thing I hate about some of these things when you've been doing this before and then it forces you to run down through these things and it takes forever. So Victor is saying if you mean about setting formations of Ghost, it is basically the same like normal Ghost. So it's the same in the sense of, you know, tanks and all this other, you know, types of vehicles. But the problem is it's also understanding some of the intricacies of what each Ghost is capable of doing, because you have Resurrection Ghosts, you have, you know, attacking, defense, special, you know, attack kind of things. If you're stacking multiples like was it class moderator, I think it is, you know, 3 of those I think give you an extra boost. There's a lot of intricacies with Ghosts, and I don't have a very, in my mind or on paper, a very detailed list of all those points. And you know, when the time comes to speak about, you know, setting formations and doing things with the Ghosts, I would like to have a longer, more in-depth conversation about it, because kind of needed. So give me one quick second, everybody. Give me one quick second. Be right back. Oh boy, oh boy. Sorry about that. Sometimes you have a 3-year-old in the house every now and again. You got to break away and deal with a little temper tantrum. All right, so again, back to the conversation of lovely Ghosts and things. So yeah, formations and things, but there's a lot about them. It's ever changing. Took a 10-month break myself from the game. Came back, and there's a whole slew of new Ghosts and new things. So I think it's just one of those ongoing, you know, I'm going to make a video, and then a little bit later I'm going to make another video, because I'll just have to keep adding upon it and growing. So let's get past this so we can look at the different Ghost buildings at least. Yes, make me do another one, please. I beg. Oh, thank you. I so want to do another one. So Victor says, yes, indeed, depends on which Ghost you have. It requires you to study each one and see what they are capable of and set them accordingly. Side note, don't give up on trial grounds, change formation. That is very true. I'm just not being happy being stuck here. I have to watch all this for you guys. John, go to the Ghost Arena, click a point, and click on Battle Bonding. It gives you a rough idea on what Ghost to go for, like Ghost set, etc. And the higher stars your Ghosts are, then more boost you get. Yep, indeed. Made massive. Yeah, formation, yeah, moving formation around a little bit does help for sure. Oh, bummer, we lost. Stop making me do stuff for the love of all that is holy. Yes, go away. Thank you. So yeah, all the different so radio station. Obviously, there's a lot of things going on here, from simple recruiting to then going through and substitutions to selecting these guys here. So I'm just saying, there's a lot in these buildings. You know, the gear workshop. Oh God, more tutorials. You know, so here, supplies, market. I mean, there's so many different things. Just remembering every day to make sure you come into the market and at minimum do this right here. Get yourself some extra just because you can. You know, going in here and making sure that in the trial grounds you're clearing all this stuff and getting the extra rewards that you can, plus continuing on here and gaining even more. So I'm just saying, you know, just buildings and what's going on alone is a lot. So that's going to be a whole huge section there. But as you see, there's this here. I mean, technically is this here. Tesla's here. There's blank space there. So there's some stuff going on. Spider saying Tesla Lab trial grounds and terrorist forts are some of the most often overlooked bonuses, in my opinion. You are not lying there. Always keeping up on the Tesla. You know, the forts reset a couple times a day, going after those. I mean, there's diamonds there, there's troops there, you name it. There's lots of good stuff there. So that's just kind of that everyday stuff that you should be going through. So let's get back to some of our buildings here. We got some that we can unlock, so let's do that now. We're going to unlock the Unit Reserve Center. Very important building. Here's our requirements, and let's unlock it. So let's look at how. So reinforcements from other members in the same guild. During a reinforcement period, they won't consume any food. Good, because I don't want to feed everybody. I mean, let's be for real here.
Let's check how it works.
Let us check out how it works. Like this. Show us the video.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes. Bravo.
So base gets reinforced before our attacker gets there, and
We made it.
we are good. Victor, yes, don't forget about violators at City and Boss, which give you a lot of troop speed ups and materials for red officers. That is very true. Also, obviously, the higher up you go with the level of the city, the better the reward, and more consistent of the better rewards as well. So Unit Reserves, very important building. So is the military school. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look inside at our officers. So officers are very complex with a whole bunch of different things. So let's look at the technique upgrades. So Spider's saying playing the tutorial to make new accounts makes me madder than being zeroed. I agree there. Alright, come on, get out of here. Alright, so basically here's your 3 techniques that you can have. So from camouflage to exploration to battle inspiration. If you click on the details, they let you know all the different levels that you have and what they will do effective against players with a level 9 or below HQ. Of course, obviously you want to try to get to the higher levels. That way in your attacks it's more effective. Close out of there, go back. So Robert says also try to be in a guild that has the cities for the extra builds and research queues or research slots. Yes, that is also very important. So basically, let's look. So he's saying here, here's your build, here's your research. Very important. You can have multiple queues based on these lovely cities. So you got 4 major cities, and 2 of them are going to be research, and 2 of them are going to be construction queues once you capture the city and hold it through contention. The smaller cities, each of them have different boosts to add for different things, from march speeds to building speeds to a whole bunch of different things. So yeah, guilds that have those extra queues, very important. So let's go look in here at the officers. So basically, a lot of different information in here, but officers are extremely important. This is telling us that we have the available materials to gain this officer. So if we click on him, Ribery is going to help with construction speed, research speed. These numbers here let you know what his range is. So he will add an effective boost to construction speed at level 1 at 0.7%. At his max level, he will give a boost of 6.9%. So very important. And the same for research. So if you click and recruit, this is what he needs. You need to have 129, you have to have $1, and you have to have 3 of these. We have 6, so we have plenty. So we're going to recruit him. Boom, recruited, and there's our boost. Now, in recruiting him, that is not the end of it. You need to also use him. Very important step. Now, if you look carefully, we have a whole bunch of other officers that are part of the strategic officer. And they go top down, so red being the best you can have, all the way down to, he was actually down here in this slot. Every officer has a different use. Some of them are going to help you with, food outputs to attacking. Some are going to help you with just research and cash output, so also very important things. Moving up in orange, you start working yourself into bigger boosts, and that's like half the battle is just getting through these and getting the bigger boosts in these different departments. Then you get to the reds, and then you get your biggest boosts. Tank defense just on Joel alone is 26.8 to 44%, depending on the level you have. Work your way up to some of the newer officers. You gain not only bigger boosts, like this one here, tank defense 39.5 to 70%, but you earn a speciality here. So she has a specialty, which you can set after you recruit, but they require all these materials. So these gold and purples sometimes can be difficult to gain. So red officers are not very easy to get, but these right here are specialty pieces. Baseball bat. So this baseball bat, you're just not going to find it lying under a rock. It's not just going to be gifted to you. There's going to be a special material that you gain, and then from that special material, you can take it to the red officer store, basically, and you can convert it to what you need to gain the appropriate material for whichever officer you're looking for. So always keep an eye on officers, study them. They're very important. Looking at them, you're going to find, if somebody has this one, you're going to know they have tank defense and SUV attack. So very important. Somebody like this, that they're going to be set up a certain way, because you're going to stack your officers, which will be a whole nother video just on officers alone. You're going to stack your officers in such a way that you're going to be strong with attack, defense, health, things like that. So very, very important officers, but understanding that certain officers are going to give you certain things. See these right here, they all give a specialty, but then down here they do not. These ones that do are going to be a little harder to gain than these ones that do not. And pay attention, because they always add new. So when I left, some of these were not here. And I feel like these two were just coming in. This one was not here. So definitely new. All these are new. All the way. Yep, all these. It was 7, maybe 8. Definitely remember him coming at the end when I left. So they do update these things. These are all new. These 3 right here. These are all here. So yeah, just saying, pay attention. New officers are added, and they add different things. So 72% boost at max. You know, very, very important stuff there. Some of them are just general numbers, total defense and total attack, and not a specific unit. So Spider is saying, I remember when Headless came out and was such a badass. I do as well. Yeah, purples were like, whoa. Then reds came out, and we build upon them. Here's another one, total defense and total attack. Same thing with this one. So this guy right here, Headless. You know, oranges came out, Headless came around, and you're looking at 11% boost. Whoa. That was impressive. Understanding that certain also, you know, in the purples and the blues, some of them can give you assistance in growing. So, for instance, yeah, he was also another one. What am I looking for? What am I showing you guys here? So, actually, yeah, Fisher, decent boost when it comes to construction and research. Let's see, down here. He's going to help you with research, so he's also a nice one people like to have. Go through here. No, this one here. No. Oh, that's one right here. Construction, yep. She's construction, so that's another one. Darth, what is going on? Yes, this is a base building for the Axis 24 base. And just going through all the little things here and building up the base as we go. Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm actually looking in the wrong section because I want to show you guys. Why am I? There we are. Stuff like this too. Research up to 53.9% when she's maxed out. So you got to pay attention to all the different officers. They do assist in all different kinds of ways. Materials. These are the materials that you need to help build the base up. So we need all the celebrations and stuff for our officers. Yes, this is very true. Build them up. So yeah, very important. Gaining the materials. They can come in multiple different ways, but one way, for instance, is I was in the right place, sorry. So down here, you're going to find, randomly that you're going to win, gain, find, you name it. But premium boxes, these are going to give you materials you need for, what you need for oranges and, I believe, purples and so forth and so on. These ones down here usually give you the more basic officers, the grays, the greens, stuff like that. But surprisingly, a lot of those materials are also needed for some of the higher up ones as well. Yeah, so Siegfried, Zombie, and Chen Wu, best officer in the game despite being purple. Early in server is pretty much only time they semi-easy are available. Yes. Darth is saying not worth spending on attack officers till then. Only eco officers. Yeah, so when you're first building up, you want to grow your officers to a point. Start with the basics, eco, so everything that helps you build up, construction, research, stuff like that, troop builds. So, and then work your way into attack officers as you move along. So, we'll get into some more details about the officers. Just want to show you the different things here. Officers can don medals, which as we get some, I will show you how that works. This is medal management where you'll see when you have them. Also something you kind of collect along the way. Honor store, something we can talk about at a later date as well, but also very handy. Working on getting some medals. Darth says, you're going to have to remind me of certain things, but we are going to have fun. Yes, sir, indeed. Compose and decompose. You can take these officers that you have, and you can decompose them, and they tell you what they are worth. Once you get this item here, you can then come here and compose them as you need them. Comes in handy. Comes in handy much later in the game. So the technique upgrade, as you get these techniques, you can add them together and create something bigger. And when that happens, and you're looking at your officers, this technique right here, you can add to your officers. And granted, it's the further up officers. See, open, 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 still open, but no bueno. So you have to be further up in the officers to be able to gain this, but you can add techniques to them, and they do assist in different reasons. And again, something we can go into later, not important now at our level. We do more of a in-depth tutorial on officers because picking them is also very important. So as we're going through, we got some more slots open here, so let's get into opening up a shipping center. Very important building. So if you need resources, or somebody needs them and you want to send them to them, this is the important building. Info. So read through this and understand it. At level 1, your capacity is 5,000 that you can send to somebody, but you are taxed 30% of what you're sending, whatever material it is, from food to cash, it doesn't matter. The higher you go, your speed increases on your march, your ability to send, and your tax rate goes down. 8 obviously is the lowest, so very important. Darth saying, make sure it's unlocked so you can send me resources. Don't worry, the base that actually has the resources, it's unlocked, very much unlocked. You're gonna be just fine, pumpkin. All right, so very important building. So at level 8, we also need to unlock our Hall of War. So unlock that, and then there is a tutorial that will pop up.
Allows you to launch rally attack.
So another important building.
Fear not the enemies.
And let's watch the video.
Here we are. Let's start a rally. Commence the attack.
Boom.
United, we clinch victory.
There you have it. Clinch victory. So all buildings that we can open are open. I don't know, I've just gained. Why do I have 7th? I just gained them. They're special. Nothing crazy. Let's clear this. Let's look at that. All right. So to get to level 9, which is our next accomplishment here, we need to upgrade that shipping center that we just unlocked. And the number one thing that you always have to do throughout every HQ level is upgrade this, which is defense center. You always have to upgrade this black market. To upgrade the black market, you always have to upgrade steel. So let's just get those out of the way. Okay, upgrade. Help. One also a very important thing too. See how this is glowing around the edge? You've gained talent points. A huge discussion will ensue about talent points as well as we get a little further along. But in the meantime, we're going to fill them into these sections here. For research and construction. These are helping us boost the speed of construction and the speed of research. Very important. So Darth is saying I upgrade everything to keep it at the same level. Makes it easier in the long run, but it takes a little longer. It's definitely, everybody has their speed, how they do things. I do not do everything together. I kind of do a lot more of what I'm required, but in doing the required, I do other things knowing that it'll be needed later. So we're going to speed this along. We're not going to sit here and wait. Let's speed it up. We're in that window of free. There's that. Let us knock out the next building, shall we? And we're going to knock that one out as well. Start. And then this one as well, because it's the other requirement. Boom. All right, that's our requirement. So now let's look at shipping center. We're going to upgrade through obviously a handful of these real quick, just because they're small in the beginning. But we have to take it all the way up to 8. Let's see how we do on taking it to 8. We only need 3 minutes and 13 seconds. There we go. Upgrade again. Let's gonna see if this is we're gonna need anything special here. Keep it going. Unfortunately, this is the fun part of starting out, is going through the motions. And I'm just speeding everything up. You don't have to speed. You can let this stuff, as we say in the game, you can let this stuff cook. Just let it go and do its thing. If you're in a very active guild, they're going to be hitting help buttons, and help buttons help reduce the time frame that you have. All right, so at 8, we're good. 8, we're good. Let's see if we passed all the requirements. Looks like it. Upgrade. We have the materials. We're going to our next unlock. Here we go. And we're going to hit help and let that cook there for a second. So in doing what we did, we gained some rewards, some solo event rewards. Let's take a look at how we gain those, but we're going to claim them. So Spider in chat says, yeah, I waited to max construction, then filled up the duplicate buildings. That is not a bad way to go. But now I lost my head. Where was I? Doing the upgrade here. Felt like I was going somewhere. Where was I going? I don't remember. Oh, that's right. How we got the rewards. Power increase. So these are solo events, so they're very important. And if you look at the calendar, it tells you, and remember, in game, everything is based on UTC time. So UTC time, not necessarily your time zone, but where the universal time time corridor is. That's what the word I'm looking for. So right now it is 12:46 military time, 046. So it just changed over 46 minutes ago, which was at the last event that I just did. So very important, because the time frames then dictate, when you're looking here at the events, the calendar. So the next one is going to begin here. Base construction. And they all go through the week. So you can read through this, become very familiar with it. So runs for the next 2 hours, 12 minutes. And this is the point structure of how you get a power increase. So we're at this level with the construction that we've done. These are your rewards and the alternative rewards. If you get in first place, you gain this as well. You don't know where you are. You just know whereabouts you are. So it'll say top 50, top 30, and then top 10. That's all you'll know. But you have to get 5,000 points to reap this reward. So very important. You can look in the history and see. So for instance, on my last base, I pushed for troops. I made that many troops, so I got first place just because. Everybody else wasn't really pushing. Power increase, last one that was run in zone 724, guild ZSS. This player here won. Again, 724. Base construction, power increase, war simulator. So there's a bunch of them, and they carry on. Another thing that's very important too is the glory event. Those start every so often, but usually it's about you and a whole bunch of other people. But more rewards, very good thing. Guild events. So this is also very important. Your guild can also gain rewards together for guild power increase. So as you can see here, this is how you gain points. This is your rewards as you reach each of those points here. 577,000, 1.154 million, 1.732 million. You gain all three of those rewards, and if you hit first place, you gain this, and that's every player gains this stuff here. So very good thing. Dar says, I want a chip pack. I jump a lot in power. That is a fact. Chip packs are very good. So rankings, though, it does show in here when you're doing the guilds. So this is where that's at. So rank prizes runs through it, just breaks it down a little bit better. And history of the events. So occupied territory, increase of power. So I'm just saying you can run through here and you can see all the different things. So in doing that, we're now at the point to, let's just get this done and get to number 9, shall we? Boom, boom. Number 9. Unlocking HQ has brought us to another set of rewards for doing it. Tactical maneuvers is unlocked. Oh, goody. So all advanced officers and medals are available for free in the tactical maneuvers. Simulate combat. So this is actually a really good place. It's actually, if you look at the tactical center, so this right here, click on it. This is where you set your formations for your defense and attack. This is where you also practice. So Darth, yes. Well, I left RYD so I could do my streams and a couple other things, which I will speak to you about off stream. But yeah, probably in the end we'll probably have to go back, so not a big deal. So here is the formations. So this is so you can understand, you know, if you are attacking, your formation is such, and if you're defending, your formation is a certain way. Again, based on here. And then here, you get to pick all the different officers and at what level they are. I'm just picking some randoms. They do not work together per se. What medals you want them to have as well, you can pick. So I want this one at a level 19, which is crazy. That's like, not impossible, but that is like crazy level. Once you do all that, what it's doing is it's going to tell you what percentage rates you are at. Now this is stripped, so this is the percentage rates based on this form and this form alone. Sounds good, Darth. I'm in there, but I'll jump on my other base here in a little bit. So this formation set up with these medals, not with, you know, guild boost, not with ghost boost, not with anything else. This is straight up the boost numbers that you're going to see based on what you fill in here and nothing more. You also get to simulate if you have a certain amount of troops. Recycled troops versus, you know, T4s, T3s. They're all here for you to go for, you know, max power. I'm just saying there's all these different things that you can do. They put the units in here. Defense, which again you can go through and kind of, you know, move things around a little bit, change it up. You can email this out, you can send it out into the chat room, and then you can go to the maneuvers and actually see how this is in an actual battle circumstance. So some other stuff that we can dive into a little bit more later date. So that's unlocked. Cemetery is also unlocked, so let's just unlock it. A portion of the destroyed units in the battle will enter the cemetery. You can use guild merits to recall them. Let's grab this. Boom. So at least we got that unlocked. So we still have a few more buildings to go to unlock, but we're getting there. So let's see what upgrading. So if we're going to upgrade HQ 10, again, we have to do the defense center and those 3 typical buildings. Also the armory. So let's look. So we have to upgrade the defense, black market, and the steel. And every now and again you get rewards when you clear these resource tiles here. No, I do not. I don't want to go into eco mode. So, oops. So we want to go here. We want to upgrade. I'm just going to do that. Free. Alright, then we're going to come over here and we're going to do this one. Yep. And then we're going to do this one. So at least those are now done. Okay. Okay. So black market, another very important place to go. Now we're at a point where we open up the coin producer. So black coin output is 2,000 an hour. So we're going to start that, and it will remain in production for this long to fill up. At that point, we have to then come in and claim it, and then restart it, and it'll start all over again. So it's always a good thing. I see in the black market here, that's how many coins we have, and all these things we could technically purchase with the coins, except for here. These are purchased with diamonds, but also good place to find deals. So always keep an eye in here, check it out when you're missing something or you want some more 1.5 million pieces of oil. You can grab one of these for 330 coins. We don't have enough. You also can refresh the list and get new deals. Like these 10 warrants here, I want those. I now have 10 warrants and 60,000 less coins. I want a shield. Oh, I just bought that, so I don't have enough now. So some things you have to think about like that. You know, advanced teleports, you know, some diamonds off, it's a little cheaper. Do I really need it? I have a little over 7,000. Is it that important? Maybe, maybe not. Something that you'll have to figure out in the end when you're looking at what they're offering here. I could do another refresh if I'm desperately looking for a thing for 100, but in our case, we're just going to let it rest. Black market is a good place to find stuff, so always keep an eye on that stuff there. We got some rewards now, so level 9, let's claim all that. And a lot of your rewards too, you're going to find down here in your items bin. Just go to my items. There's those 10 warrants that we got. Boom. We're going to just open them up, add them to our total 15. And then we have Wingman supply chest. We're going to say yep on that. So now we've unlocked these 3. We're going to go check that out here in a minute. Intel material, also very important. That's with the combat lab for the guild. Another thing we can look at a later date. So items. So this XP stuff here is really important. We can gain our commander XP, which I'm going to do 5 of them right now, and the 50. And look, my commander. Oh yeah, no honor title. Okay, yep. So my commander has grown. I'm level 11 right now. Max out 60. Yes, 60. Then talents. Talents are very important, like I told you. They help with, you know, boosting different items. This is also a display of where all your different officers and different things are. So we have 3 new talents, so we can add them in to where it's important. So right now we're doing some construction. I'm going to add 2 in there and 1 over here. We have another officer that we could bring in, so let's go look at that, because officers can help us reduce build times and things. So let's go to the next area. We have Fisher. Could use him now because we're over. He's a requirement of level 10 or better commander. So we're at 11, so we're good there. We'll bring him into the fold, and he's going to help our construction. So now that'll reduce our construction build time. Oh yeah, so that next officer, so 6 officers only unlock at HQ 50. Alright, so now armory is what we needed. That's right here. We're going to upgrade. Oh, but an armory requires energy base to be on par at the same level. So let's take our energy base, which is at 6, and then we're going to have to bring that all the way up. And when you're in a guild, you see this symbol over here. Always very important to click on that help button every chance you get. I'm going to take that all the way up to 9. And then hit the help button as we can. Now we can take the armory and go to level 10. Oh, sorry, not 10. I said 10, but really I meant 9. We're going to take it to 9. Like so. Done. So now technically we have accomplished, but we don't have enough oil. So that is not a good thing, but never fail. Items. Resources. You have all these resource packs. So 705 Bryn, is that what I see there? It's a little off topic, but not really, because we did a zone versus zone earlier. So fixed. I don't know that. T4F is actually considering them broken. Obviously, there is some grumbles from everybody almost about the way that zone for zone is, but it is something that I'm trying to have open discussions with people during the zone for zone streams. I would like to be able to present an idea to the T4F and say, hey, this is what everybody's saying, this is the issues, and this is a potential solution. I would like to offer the problem with solution. So I kind of have my feeling on what can or can't be done about it, but I'm also curious what everybody else thinks. So that's something over the next couple of weeks I'm hoping to work with everybody on, and then get to a point where we can present something to T4F as a suggestion of what's going on. So hope that answers your question. Maybe not very well, but definitely trying to do something about it. Let's put it that way. So all of these are available for us to use. Even more coins if we need them. Sim chips. Okay, all these boosts as well. These I like to activate when I get a little further along, when I have production actually started with more than just one. So save those up. But the nice thing is when you click on the base and you go to upgrade and it says that you need it, you can click more, and then batch use saves you from having to calculate how much of this you need to open. And you can hit preview, and it's going to tell you that it's going to open up 4 of those, 1 of those, and basically get you a point where you have 252,077, and so it's obviously a little bit more than what you need, but at least not enough that it'll get beyond your stores. So hit use, it opens it for you. You can hit back, and now we have the check marks everywhere we need. Hit that upgrade. Let's go for HQ 10. So remember this building here, the storehouse. We are protected when we're in the blues. So if somebody was to attack us right now, they would get nothing from us except our cash. Remember, when you're looking at your storehouse, at level 21, you gain cash protection. And from that point forward, your cash protection is in this bubble as well. But we are only a level 5, so we are only protecting 410,000. I'm glad I could answer your question. If you have any others, please ask. I'm here for that very reason. I'm here to hopefully educate everybody and assist with knowledge, and hopefully passing along some information to T4F as well. So questions are always welcome. If you haven't done it though, hit that like, hit that subscribe, much appreciated. And I will post this again because I am also looking for those winners. Where is one thing here? And do this, and do that, and post it. Boom, check that out. Fill out that form. Surprise awaits. All right, so let us speed this along and check out HQ10. So fancy. Okay, we gain some more rewards. Awesome. So commander's a soul. Yes, let's unlock the prison. We get a gifted VIP 3, which is nice because it allows us to do a whole bunch of cool stuff. So boost in how much materials we get. Now speed ups. Collect solo missions immediately, which is nice. So a couple cool things about it. So here's the missions that they're speaking of, right? So all this. We can collect all this stuff here, which is good. Guild mission, we'll go through them. At 5, you can power through these. At 3, you can power through these, excuse me. These help with a lot of different things, from coins to XP to all that kind of stuff. As we're building our base, we can't forget these. These are also very helpful. They give us, extra power and energy and things like that. So let's collect. Some of them also give us cool speed ups. All right. These are awesome to have. I'll take them all. They'll help with our building of the base. Daily missions. Collect on that. But then also on these, which are really good too. So if you collect all this and you keep filling all the way up to this point, as your week activity increases, it resets in 4 days. As you hit 1500, you unlock this. At 2500, you unlock this. Those are important because there's actually a lot of wingmen in there. So you actually want to collect those. So let's see what's in here though. Different rewards. All right, officer's box. That's speed up for troops. Those are helpful. These are all the daily missions that you can run through and basically help unlock. So for instance, guild donations. You can go in here, build it up. You can hit this. And depending on the level of your base, you could also, if you wanted to put 1,000 coins into it, 100, and fill this up. I think 50 is max, if I remember correctly. But you gain rewards as things progress. As your level goes up, you gain rewards. So, hey, there's tons of rewards every which way you look. Daily training. If you click on them, it'll bring you somewhere. So here's your daily training. So grab those rewards while we're waiting. And in here, Yep, see, HQ10 stuff. Collect all that stuff. Put it into our items bin. We've also gone up here, so we will distribute the talents again. Okay, oops, we're going to go in here. And now those are max. We're going to start working down the tree. Try to work our way all the way down and get to here. So if we're going to do anything more to get to the next level, military school and the defense center. So this here is activity. This is very, very important. This is about ghost growth. If you're summoning ghosts, these are rewards that you can gain as you summon them. In the festivals, always great stuff in here to look at. King shooting. As you're doing the event, you can then gain these as you break through different tiers. This is how you gain them. And you can click go and go there. So each shot it costs you 500 sim chips. We only have 5705. The advanced level. Oh, see, VIP 4. So VIP 4 will be able to get into the advanced. Upgrade the base. Great rewards. So as we get to 11 and 15, all these rewards are gone. But as we get to 11, 15, we can gain. So at 8, we gain this one. 11 will gain those, and 15 will gain those. But we miss out on these. Also, there's more in there. So blueprints, and you get some T4 troops on 21. So you get some good stuff. They also have, you know, things that run all the time. So like this here. Fill out the information. You can gain a whole bunch of rewards. Info completion. So I can basically fill this information out and gain some more. Oop. Oop, what am I doing? Messed up. I want to go back to invasion, please. Thank you very much. And then back into here. Follow our community. All these things very, very important to do. Discord, they have a lot of things going on. Darth asked me, do I have extra resources? Why, yes, I do, just not on this base. So join the Discord. There's a lot of information in there. Facebook, they have a great community there as well. I think it's over 15,000 people. Twitter, I think they're about 1,600. YouTube, growing. A lot of the content that I am doing, even just now, you'll find there. Instagram as well. Power. So Rift Rank, that's another event that you can participate in, get great rewards, and free VIP bonuses is what active right now. Trying to get my attention. Okay, so let's see. See if I can give him an assist real quick. Actually, zoom out. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to use the shipping center and send him a bunch of materials, and this is how you can help each other in game. And I'm just going to trade a whole bunch of stuff for him, as you can see. There you have it. Everyone is is upgrading, but we are gathering. Well, you should have a whole bunch of goodies now, buddy. Alright. So, he's pushing his upgrades as well. So, one thing that we haven't done yet is we haven't gone into the research center, and we haven't done much in here. Research in this game is absolutely paramount. Without it, doesn't matter what size base you are, you will get wrecked. So make sure that you do everything and anything that you can do in here. So we'll start with the basic pages only for right now. Economy page. Very important stuff. Construction boosts. Energy, food, steel, and oil production boosts. Unit load, so when we're actually gathering, how much we can gather. March speed, how fast. Marches are very slow right now. Gathering speed, how fast are we gathering? So it's important because as you send your troops out and you do everything, it takes forever to do that, and you're not collecting a lot in a day. So let's just start research in here. Boom. Take some time, but that's all right. Combat. Scouting, very important. Unit production, how fast do we make troops? Our attack, oops, sorry about that. Our attack level, like how strong we are. Our defense, how well we defend. We have T1 troops unlocked right now. This would be unlocking T2 troops when we get to this level, which they tell you, research. Tank defense needs to be at level 2, and our lab needs to be at level 8. And then, of course, all these materials. Then we have artillery, attack and defense, and then we have T3s, so the next tier of troops. Viper level 1, helicopter attack 3, helicopter defense 3, and then these materials and a lab of 15. So that means we have to be at least HQ 15 minimum. Total health and total defense, these are very important as well, as they make you stronger as a core and for defense. But then, last on this page is the T4s. Very strong set of troops. They were the badass troops for a long time until they came out with T5s, but that again is in the nuclear lab, which comes later on. So, you have to be HQ 21 because you need a lab level of 21. Also, your total defense has to be total defense level 10 needs to be done, and total tank level 10. Total tank defense level 10. Speaking is not going well today for me. Defense. So this is a bit of a controversial area here. I did already kind of touch upon it before, but still I would say worth unlocking and working your way through here, but not making it a high priority. This is your level 1 defense, your level 2 defense, level 3, and level 4. And what you're unlocking is what is built in this building. Nothing is unlocked until you start researching it. It's good for your overall research health, but troops, when certain things happen, we'll get into the details and nitty-gritty of that, but you have the ability to save those troops through garages, cemetery, places like that. Defense, these guys here, they're gone. C'est la vie. Kiss them goodbye. Alright, so Darth's saying, and just like that, all that's left is resource for HQ 18. I'm going to try, I'm going to get the lab up so I can work on T4s when the good packs come out. I'm making some good progress today. Hell yeah. You're doing good, bub. So, defense. Some people think it's worth having at certain points, but for me personally, I find no value in the defense at all because it is artificial power and it really doesn't help that much as you get further into the game. So your units get destroyed and there's no repairing and bringing them back. So there's your 3 pages that actually matter for right now. We can get into the strategic ones later. As you see, you need to be higher in the lab anyway. In advance, you have to be at 21. So, alright, so bam-de bam, boom-de boom. Alright. So research. We have research cooking. These are very important areas over here too. So here's construction queue, troop queue. Okay. As you can see, things that are not unlocked, including the T5s. Even though it says the S, everybody in the game. So here, S5, this would be S4 technically. We don't call them that. These are troops and the levels. So T1s, T2s, T3s. I went over that last week, but just again. I always build something. Always have something cooking. We can only cook 500 at a time. I have enough materials to cook 500. It'll take 1 hour and 19 minutes and 21 seconds. But dang it. And you can speed them up as well. Troop speed ups look like this. But these universals can also be used. Speed up preview is a really good thing. There's like building the base and doing other things. You can click on it and it will combine what you need to get you to 0. Thank you very much. I now have some troops. Hooray to me. Collect some guild rewards. I'll thank you very much. And I'm going to do another batch just because. And then in the garage, we have some troops there. So we're going to queue them all. Based on the materials we have, we can queue them all. And no time to repair. That is an instant repair. I now have, if you go here to your armory, click info, hit more. Oops, sorry. Yeah, hit more. There it is at the top. Total units, 1480. On base, 1480. It's important because if your guild has a city, they can be at the city. They can also be, occupying. They could be reinforcing somebody. They could be in a rally. They could be all over the place. So sometimes knowing on the base, so they're on the outskirts, out of base number. So it's very important to know these things. How much upkeep are they? Unit limit per production, and the production speed increase based on a handful of variables. Very, very important. And like I told you before, as these grow in size and number, you get a boost. So as I get the armory to level, the garage level 15, I will gain a 0.75% boost to my defense times each one of them. So HQ 10, let's see what we need for number 11. I forget what it was. Military school. So let's do the bare bones. We know we're gonna have to do this. Okay. Let's go to our black market. Alright, so the black market, all that stuff is done. For free. Done. Now, military school is a little more complex because A, it's only at level 1, but it's going to require, which you'll see here in a moment, a couple of things to help get it up to where it needs to be. Help me. Speed that up. And, oh, there it is. Mint level 6. Uh-oh. To do the mint, we need the farm and the oil rig up to level 6. So let's go take a look at them. What are we at here? We're only at 5. So let's take this all the way. This. Yeah, put you level 4. Or I forget. Nope, what am I doing? Let's privileges. Thank you. Just do them all. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's take this all the way up. Speed it up, speed it up. Almost there. Okay, and now we have to also do the oil rig, which is only a level 5 as well. We're going to take that up. Fortunately, this does take its time. This is the process that happens. Usually I'll be multitasking a handful of other things as well, but we are going to just keep trucking through this. I'm going to get us cooking number 11, and then we'll probably discuss a couple other little sidebar things, and then we're probably going to shut down after that. I don't want to get too far in these conversations because there's always a lot of things going on. Alright. Now we have to take the mint all the way up as well. And we could do each level. Bring each level one up and go all the way through the buildings that way. But it's just easier to bring everything up that you need. And that way you're not bouncing around like crazy. You know it's going to have to be done anyway, so we can just get it there. Alright, let's carry on. Yes, Zone vs. Zone ended an hour and a half ago, so it is over. So now we're on to base building techniques, learning new things, checking it out. You know, if you've been in an old zone forever, sometimes you forget the basics of the simple old beginnings. And if you're new to the game, it's always good to know as well. And let's take this one up. Now this is where it gets fun, because now you start to run out of speeds. 4 hours should be the last one for this one. And then we're actually going to go look at this Tesla lab here. See? A minute 58. So you can sit here and wait for the minute 58. Or you could do 5 diamonds, and there you are. That's choices you have to make as you're playing. But also what's nice is the Tesla. Go in here and develop some speed ups. First one's for free. You swipe up. I just gained 600 seconds. You can do it again. It costs you 2,700, and I have a total of 28,000, so that's always good. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to skip the animation though, and that is done. So we now have some universal speeds that we can use towards these little bits that we're missing. All right, so this is 5, has to go to 10. So let's take it all the way. So we still have 2 minutes left. Let's use the universals. Speed it up, speed it up. Minute 26 left. Use the universals. Here we go. Just trucking it along. Speed preview. There we go. 2 more. See if we have enough speeds to go all the way. 2 minutes left. Use universal. 1 more. Oh no. Nope. Clicked off screen there. Sorry about that. Preview. Uh-oh. That's all of them used up. This is where we're left. Even with that, 1 hour and 38 left. That's why you don't build the farms until you come to an impasse. Not sure exactly what you mean, And if you can expand upon that, maybe. So an hour 26. So if you wanted to buy, you can. So we would technically need an hour and 30 minutes, which we don't have 30s. So for that, and then 2 of these, or we'll do 2 of those. Free, done. We have now unlocked the option to have the prison. We can unlock that real quick. And we can cook number 10. Going for number 11. There it is. We have made it. Welcome, Loki. How's it going? So now, what we've done is we've gone from 8 to 10, and in that we've also unlocked a whole bunch of new buildings. The Hall of War, Unit Reserve Center, the prison. Loki just waking up. Hopefully he shielded for zone versus zone and didn't wake up zeroed. Like we watched a billion power or multi-billion power player. Kept getting hit pretty good. We've used the test lab now. We've learned the routine of the defense center and the black market and the steel mill, all needing upgrades. No whiskey involved this time. Nice, nice. So we have a couple. We also fixed some units that were in the garage. We've upgraded the armory and are building some troops. So one thing I'm going to tell you is just a simple trick about the game. Call me crazy. There's a lot of officers and a lot of things that are always working towards your food production. What's important about the food production here is the upkeep number. This number will, with more troops, will grow to be beyond the output. The total is what you need, because here's your total upkeep, here's your total output. You'll eventually get to a point where this number is bigger than this number. And then this number, your food, turns red and goes backwards instead of forwards. So very, very important to realize that farms do not matter. You have to have one. You have to have it. No questions. But you do not have to worry if you see this in red. Your troops are eating, and they'll eat you to 0 if you let them. And again, eating to 0 does nothing bad, nothing negative. It doesn't hurt you. It's not going to affect anything. Don't worry about it. You only need 1 farm ever. Do not make more than 1. Do not open more food than you are going to use for whatever you're trying to do, because the troops will eat the rest in the upkeep, take you down to 0. So if you open up, 500,000, you don't use it, depending on how long you're letting them run, they're going to eat it to 0. But as you get to 0, you don't go negative. Your troops don't starve to death. They don't die. Nothing crazy. So just have 1 farm and don't care if it's red. Just don't open more than you will use. So Jerry's saying, we'll save all your speeds, and when you get to Howe in prison, then while collecting cuffs and warrants, go back and upgrade farms. Yes. Oh, I get what you're saying. All the farm materials. Yes, yes, yes. So all the rest of this stuff. Yes, that is very true. Once you get yourself to HQ 21, a lot of these open slots we're going to start filling up with, extra armories and garages and mints over here, because we'll leave the 1 farm. Then you'll have more steel, more oil, more energy. We'll fill this up, and all of those have to go up, and it's a lot of them, and it takes time. So it's just one of those slow builds outside of all these other buildings that you have to do. So Loki actually has a good one. He's calling it noob tip number 1. So remember when I showed you in your item storage here, you got your resources. See all this here? Do not, and I repeat, do not open anything from cash up. All this stuff down here, you can use. Open them up. They're fine. Reason being is, as you open any of this stuff here, it then puts it here. And like I showed you about your storehouse, excuse me. Once you get this, like here, see how we're over? We're over. If I was to be attacked right now, I would lose this 204,000, this 132,000. Depending on the troops that they use and depending on what they can carry, it might take multiple hits, but they can take all of this resources. So if I opened up all my packs and I had millions of anything open here, and this was not able to save it, including the cash can be taken to 0, people would then farm you by attacking you. Attack, and just start taking all that material from you. So whatever you do not open more than your storehouse can handle, and go from there. So Spider has a good tip here as well. He's saying, I actually advise leaving a few farms unbuilt entirely. Some events give great rewards doing 20 total upgrades, much cheaper to build 4 tiles up to level 5 each than to push a bunch of 18s. And then Jerry's saying, yes, only what you can use. So yes, very important. For Spider, a couple things. I agree with you if you have not built things up, but another thing I've done is I literally destroy one building and build one building back up. So pick a oil, pick a something, you know, steel's usually a little more to build, but energy, oil, tear the building down and just build it right back up again. Always have that one where it's not, you know, to level 25 where you're using nuclear materials, but that one building that you could just tear it down and rebuild it. Or sometimes I'll rearrange how many mints and garages I have and use the time of that event to do so. So there's some of your noob tips. There's some of your building tips. And Loki is saying he usually smashes a mint. They upgrade pretty quick, and that is also very true. Obviously, there's still a lot more buildings to grow here. Kind of shaving this stream a little short, but there's a lot more to go over, a lot more detail, but this is the beginning build of a base. And once you get to a point where you're comfortable with it, you'll be surprised at how fast you can go through and build beyond this point. Spider, yeah, I ended up demoing a tile and rebuilding a level 23. Bummer was I spent as many blueprints as I earned. Yes, so that's why, like I said, I always have one building where I don't take it like beyond 21, maybe or 20. You're not wasting blueprints, you're not wasting nuclear material to build once you get past the 21, 22. So just always have that building that you're willing to sacrifice for the event. So, but yeah, building this base. So we went from 8 to 11 and unlocked a whole bunch of new buildings. Kind of discussed a little bit about ghosts, officers. So a lot of good stuff discussed in this stream. So if anybody has more questions, please ask questions. But if not, I'm gonna say good night on the building. I appreciate everybody being here. Been a long 2 days for me, plus the streams. Getting a little tired. I'm not gonna lie about that. Jerry's saying thorium is hard to come by. That is a fact. All nuclear material is a pain in the butt to get. That is for sure. If anybody has not filled out the form, I advise doing so. Get yourself in the running for the rewards. But yeah, it was a pleasure being here. I wish that if you were here for the Zone vs. Zone, didn't really have too much activity at the last hour. Managed to find a multi-billion power base, fell asleep, and they were going to town on it. Spider. Okay, yeah, Spider. Yep, go ahead and send me that link for sure. Obviously, you got me in the game, you got the group, so I would look at that. But yeah, other than that, I appreciate y'all being here. If you haven't done it, please hit that thumb up, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you. I will be back again next week, Zone vs. Zone, week 32. Let's get prepared for that. Let's have some fun. Let's see what the matchups are going to look like. And we will continue to have the discussion about the issues that we have. I don't want to, but you have to. Loki, you have to. But we're going to continue to have the discussions about what is wrong with Zone vs. Zone and how we can make it better. When you have a problem, you have to identify the problem, and you also have to come up with a solution that you can present with the problem. So let's work on it together as a community, and that way we can present it to T4F and say, hey, what do you think about this? And that's all we can do, and see what happens. Just remember, Zone vs. Zone was merging. That was something that was discussed for a long time. So let's make sure that we bring a solution so it's not a long time before we see a change. So another very important announcement, Loki is thrown in there into chat, that he is doing also, he's also a moderator. He is doing a stream on Friday, starting UTC 0330. He's doing a general Q&A. He has his link in there as well. Please go to his page. He does not do YouTube. He only does it on Twitch. So make sure you go there, hit the follow button so you get notifications and you know when he goes live. And then general Q&A. I think last week, I'm trying to remember. Remind me, Loki. What did you go over last week? And Jerry, it's Big Shorty. What up, Big Shorty? Darth, HQ 18 done, T3 started. Smashing it, man. You're an animal. You are an animal. Just trying to remember what Loki had gone over last week. I was supposed to be a guest on there, and his 3:30 is my... I think it was like 1:30 in the morning. So yeah, it was a little painful. I was tired. And I couldn't keep my eyes open. Felt bad. But this week I'm going to try to be there. See how this week goes. Day job every now and again gets me. But yeah, that's what I got, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. So without further ado, I'm going to say sayonara to you guys. Yes, please, Loki, remind me to take a nap so we can do that. So, but for now, I am signing off, everybody. I really do appreciate you being here. Oh, that's right. Ghosts. That's what Loki was going over last week. That was a very important one. But he's doing a general Q&A for this round coming up. So you can talk about ghosts if you want to as well. Everybody continues to have questions about ghosts. So, good night, everybody. I appreciate you all. Victor, Loki, thank you very much. And here we go to a good night.